Back, baby. It's Steve and Laura time. Don't get confused because of what's on your screen. It's Steve and Laura time all the time. And welcome. We back, baby. Doing this debate, who's better for Laura, Steve or Stefan. The icon himself, Jaleel White, because he has his little take on what he feels about it.
For TV's sake, yeah, Steve married Laura, but I prefer to know that Laura married Stefan once the camera stop rolling.
For the icon himself, he's rooting, whoop, whoop, whoop. You got the Arsenio Hall going for Stefan and Laura. And so let's get into this, man.
I wish I were going to Italy with you. It's going to be so much fun.
Modeling can be such a grind. Any sweet plans for the weekend?
Just some fraternity party Max and I are going to. But don't worry, we won't get too crazy.
Who's Stefan? Stefan about to get, okay.
What's so funny?
You getting crazy?
Talking about? When I let loose, I can get pretty wild.
I get pretty wild.
Laura, your idea of getting wild at a party is double dipping your potato chips.
Yeah, well, I'm also taking this tape back to the video store, and I have no intention of rewinding it.
Ooh, stop the madness.
So this is why this is so important here, man. Is because, Stefan is teasing Laura in all the wrong ways. He should know by now this is a weak area for Laura, like, goody two shoes type thing, and again, I'm just saying this is not something that Steve would tease her on. This is something Steve would praise her for. Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow morning from Rome.
Mm-hmm. I should just be getting back from the party by then.
Mm-hmm. Look at him. He's still laughing at her. You see her face? Yep, that's all you need to know. That never gets old. That right there never gets old. He face planted her into the couch. That never gets old.
Woo. All right. Hang on. Steve, you are such a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You're a good friend too. No. I'm serious. You've always cared for me, and you know what? I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You know that? Yes, I know you do. So sorry about your eye.
Mm-hmm.
No problemo. Actually, my vision's getting better. I'm only seeing double now.
It's a good perspective. See, that's a really good perspective.
Well, I know what'll help.
Laura has no words and Steve has no words. It's like that sometimes. It's like that.
Ooh, Laura's Cajun meatloaf. Ooh, sign me up for seconds.
I just love the fact that they're sitting next to each other at dinner time. You know what I'm saying? They're getting in practice mode. You know what I'm saying?
Steve looks really nice tonight.
Mm.
I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm.
I love Stefan, but lately I'm attracted to Steve.
Mm-hmm. Your destiny's calling.
I knew it. You are attracted to me.
Mm.
Boy, you're so crazy.
Steve, you got a minute?
Oh, sure. Come on in.
Steve, don't you think Laura's been acting a little strange lately?
Mm.
No? Why?
So isn't this interesting? Stefan is asking Steve about his woman. His woman. Okay.
Well, she seems a little distant, distracted.
How would I know what's going on with Laura?
Come on, Steve, you've grown up with Laura. You've known her so much longer than I have.
Find out sooner or later, so I might as well tell you. There's someone else in Laura's life.
Mm-hmm. Ben.
Who?
Me.
Mm-hmm. He been there.
That's a good one, Steve. That's a good one.
And you know what's so funny? Now you see things are, things are getting a little dry with Stefan and things are heating up with Steve because it's who she was always supposed to be with. You know what I'm saying? So all it is destiny taking place. But you have to ask the question, think about that. Stefan should know Laura better by now to where he does not have to come and talk to Steve. Guys, you should know this. If you have to go talk to another man about your woman, she probably really isn't your woman. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I'm not joking, it's me.
Right, tell him what's
And what
up.
brought you to this bizarre conclusion?
She kissed me.
Well, no doubt it was an innocent little peck on the cheek.
No, it was a big, sloppy, wet one right here in the living room.
Right there.
Oh, yes way. I just wish there was some way I could prove it to you.
Yeah, well, maybe there is. Tonight I'm going to pay Laura a visit, but I'm going to do it as Steve Urkel.
Get out.
Get out.
What if you find out Laura prefers me to you?
Right. Huh.
Yeah, well, I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it.
So once again, God flags that have been all around Laura this whole time. And now what's happening is Stefan is starting to show his true colors. Number one, he don't know Laura. You know what I'm saying? I think Stefan's more fascinated with Laura's lips than he is her words. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right? And so this is the point. Now he's willing to go as far as to trick her instead of sitting down and talking to her. Okay.
Darn. I've got an important photo shoot tonight.
Well, if you can be me, then I can be you.
I guess so.
Deal. Tonight, we're trading places.
Oh, I have a biology test to study for. I sure could use your help.
Oh, Uncle Doko.
You know what's funny about this is Jaleel being Stefan, but now he's playing Steve. He's doing it, man. He's making himself awkward and playing both the characters. I don't know how he does it.
Oh, did I do that? Would you like a soda pop?
He doesn't even say that anymore. Stefan.
Okay, be right back.
Be right back.
That's Stefan.
Hey, Laura about to get him. Laura about to get him. You want to play games?
And we're all alone in the house, and we should make the most of it.
Laura's playing. Look, you want to play games? I got you, bruh. Look at him.
But what about Stefan?
Oh?
Stefan, your boyfriend, the love of your life.
Yeah.
Forget Stefan. It's you I want, Steve. And it's you I'm gonna give it to. Hey, your butt's playing our song.
But wait, Laura, Stefan's a great guy. Are you sure you wanna cheat on him?
Here's the thing. First of all, Steve is not running away from a kiss from Laura. Like, but see, Stefan don't know that. But Steve ain't run away from no kiss from Laura. And he embraces them.
You act like you're sure.
How did that feel?
Great.
Well, then you'll love this.
Yeah, well, why would Stefan think that Laura doesn't know the difference between the two? Like, first of all, she's known Steve since she was 6. Come on now.
What'd you do that for?
Cut the act, Stefan.
Stefan, no, I'm annoying, clumsy, Steve, yes.
I'm busted.
What did you think you were doing?
Scheming.
I had to know if you had feelings for Steve.
Well, why didn't you ask me instead of being somebody that you're not?
Because I'm stupid.
I like the fact that Laura's just like, why didn't you just ask me? Which is what I've been saying this whole entire time. And you would think, why doesn't Stefan know that? That Laura's very easy to talk to. Like, I don't understand why he didn't.
I saw other women, hot, curvaceous, sexy women, fawning all over me. Well, you might get jealous and do a little fawning yourself.
The little fawning yourself. So why am I going back to this? Because I'm just showing you the big talk, the confidence that separates Steve even from Stefan. But we got to go back. I'm going to point it out.
Steve, when will you realize that I will never feel feel the way about you that you feel about me.
Oh, yes, you will.
Mm.
And it's my vision of that glorious moment that keeps my little heart beating.
Uh-huh.
Babu. 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 Oh, is she smiling at me? Yes, she is. Babu, 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 babu.
So here's the thing. This is what I wanted to show is Steve is telling Laura to her face. Laura's like, when will you realize I'll never feel the way about you that you do about me? He said, oh, yes, you will. And it's what keeps me going. You know, so I just wanted to show like the confidence, you know.
I'm sorry, Steve, but you've got a long wait.
Well, I wouldn't wait too long, babykins. After all, I'm a super dude.
That's Doug.
This does for you. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Laura, yes, woman of my dreams, woman I love.
Shut up, Steve.
Oh, I'll just be going now.
Yeah.
Hold it right there. I cannot believe that the both of you tried to trick me.
Laura, I'm sorry, but I had to know if you had feelings for Steve.
Hey, I told him you were hot for me, but he didn't believe it.
There's no separates him from every other, I guess, quote unquote nerd is the confidence. That's why I wanted to go back and show you there, you know, the older one, when he says, you know, Lord, you know, look, we're going to be together. And she's like, I'm never going to feel that way. And he's like, yes, you will. This is him doing the same thing here. Peep game what Steve is doing. Steve is telling Stefan to his face that I got your woman, and then telling the woman to her face with the man standing right there. Like, if this is not a G move, I just want to point out, Steve is showing more of the confidence. You even see his face. Look at the difference here. Look at Steve's face versus Stefan's.
You know what? I'm not feeling very good about either one of you right now.
She ain't feeling real good about none of y'all.
Laura, come on.
It's true. I do have feelings for both of you. And I was trying to work them out. But now, after this, I'm more confused than ever.
She more confused than ever. That's what happens when you're in the middle of your past and your future.
Nice going.
Past and your future.
Sure idea.
Yeah, well, you went along with it.
Yeah, but if you hadn't thought of it, I wouldn't have gone along with it.
Entrances into new seasons must be preceded by exits from old ones. If I want to step into something new, I need to be willing to step out of something old.
Bam.
Say hey, lovely ladies.
Got jokes.
Steve, is this another new look you're trying out?
Yes, indeedy, sweetie. And I think this might be the one. What do you think?
Just hope people, what I want people to see while we've got to pause for the cause. You see how Steve just came in and demanded the room like that? You know, and so what I want us to see is Stefan is cool. Yes, there's no debate there. But Steve has more confidence. Steve is a more confident man than Stefan is.
You know those super cool, trendy, hip guys?
Oh, yeah.
You're not one of them.
Oh, wow. Wow. Messed up, huh?
Lemonade?
No, thank you.
Well, if you hear a weird sound in 5 minutes, that's me trying to get out of these pants.
Right. This beat I got. Look at her. Look at her. Lord. Yeah, look at her. Laura, you need to keep your thoughts pure. You know what I'm saying? But we're just seeing this now. I told you, it's one of the most organic relationships to happen, you know, is Steve and Laura. When you have it, Stefan and Laura, there's no organicness to it whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But you're seeing traction that's starting to just happen.
Oh, yes, you were. You were checking him out. It was an innocent glance, not a check.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's a difference. But I like that Maxine is making her have to face how she feels. I love it.
Admit it, you have feelings for Steve Urkel. Well, maybe just a little bit. Crazy! You are dating Stefan Urkel. He is gorgeous and smooth. And
Their qualities I find attractive.
See, I love it. I love it. Are you loving it? Because I love it. Okay, she said Steve has other qualities that I find attractive. Oh, okay. We have arrived.
he's kind, generous, he's smart.
Yeah.
I got my pants off.
And he makes me laugh.
She's bored with Stefan at this point. Because if you have to think about Steve, he's generous, he's kind, and he makes her laugh. So basically, in other words, Stefan does none of that. Okay, I hope we get that. In other words, she's bored with Stefan.
Pastor Darius, what is a soulmate? I'm glad you asked me that. Note of this, but a soulmate, watch this, is a God-ordained pick. Wait a minute. Because it is a God-ordained pick for my life that's suitable for my soul and necessary for my assignment.
What a night.
You can say that again. I almost blew away your weave. Yeah. Good night. I have to go shake the rice out of my pants.
Steve, wait.
You want to come help?
always invitations. Steve, you're supposed to be waiting till marriage, Steve. But movement is happening where she's moving away from Stefan and moving towards Steve, although she still hasn't made a major move yet, if y'all can get all that.
No. I just want to tell you, you really impressed me tonight.
I did?
Yeah. I always think of you as, well, very clumsy.
We all
The
do.
way you cooked tonight, it was really cool.
Hey, you could.
Cool?
Yeah. I would even go so far as to say sexy.
Bam. Yeah, Steve, right? So that's the thing right there. First of all, what have I been saying this whole time? Laura is always communicating Steve's value. But then she bust out with that. She didn't even say cool. She said, okay. Look, you see what Steve's face is.
Sexy.
Yeah. A little bit.
Very.
Oh, she said very.
I'd like.
She said very.
Yeah?
If you'd like, I could chop some vegetables right now.
Steve, you're too eager.
Let's not cheapen it with additional produce.
Debated. We had a lot going on there, I had to bring back the old school because you gotta, like I said, you have to know, that your past affects your present and your future. So there were some things that were going on with Steve and Laura, before Stefan even entered the equation. But this is what you're starting to see, is Stefan and Laura are not compatible. They're not compatible. There's not a major connection. He doesn't know how to talk to her. Like I said before, I think he enjoys her lips more than her words, and he has to go and try to scheme. He has to go try to talk to this Steve. And the reason why a lot of that is what I've said before, is Stefan talks to Laura on a cloud, right? And when you're always way up here, you're not relating. That's why Laura can be with Stefan, because he really is no major threat to her heart. Because he's always in the fluff. So, but what happens when the fluff is not there anymore? And now you've been dating this person for 3 years and you don't still really know them, versus Stefan, and people look at it like it's so bad with Steve and Laura, they're up and downs and all arounds. And it's like, that's what built them though. Like, that's why they have this unbreakable bond. And I'm not saying that is the only way that you bond, but that is Steve and Laura's story. That they bond through hardship. They bond, they pick each other up, not just through stuff they go through, but Laura's going through something and Steve picks her up. Steve's going through something. They don't let each other suffer by themselves. You know what I'm saying? If you go, look, I got you, kind of thing. And it's just not something that you see with Stefan. And in the long run, I don't know if he can be really trustworthy, because he's already trying to scam on Laura. Instead of just talking to her, he's going to go and try to set her up. That's not love, guys. That's not love. And that's why it's like I said, Stefan and Laura, they look good together. So does Steve and Laura. I mean, the reality, guys, is Kelly Jaleel, two beautiful, incredibly looking people. They're going to look good together in any version, but when you get into the depth of the heart of somebody, it's Steve. I just think it's an obvious pick is Steve, and Stefan is just going to have to learn that the hard way, unfortunately. Sometimes you got to learn when to let go. You know what I'm saying? You need to let it go. Stefan needs to let it go like Myra had to let it go. Okay, destiny is going to happen regardless. Sometimes destiny will be delayed, but it will not be denied. Destiny is never denied. When God has something ordained, it may be delayed. It will never be denied. So just be encouraged by that. Love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.